Brandy from lusciouslife.com, and this is another episode of Tea Time Behind the Curtain, where I share a little behind the scenes peek of what's going on in my life and in my business. And it's been quite a week. I talked last week about my tray of wishes and actually creating this new way to me of keeping track of my intentions and my wishes and things that I want. I want for myself in this year. And it's been very fun, and I've loved my little cards, and I've visited with them often. And an interesting thing has started to happen. Twofold. One is that I'm noticing a definite uptake in business, which is fantastic and thrills me to no end. My new offering, the Human Design Readings, has proven to be very popular, and people are very interested in getting huge value, which could not be more rewarding to me. There's just something that's so wonderful about people getting in touch with the deeper truth of who they are and having more permission to embrace their unique way, their unique self, and the way that they're designed to function in the world and navigate the world. And it's been fun and really fantastic. And along with that has been this kind of growing anxiety. I noticed last week I was needing to take a lot of just deep breaths, and I was like, oh, okay, I just really feel like I want to take a deep breath. And then it started growing, and a few days ago it was anxiety. And I admit I am prone to anxiety. I'm kind of a scaredy cat, to be really honest. And so things that are new or different, I often have kind of an anxious reaction to. But this was like I couldn't pinpoint, like, I'm having this anxiety. Why? It's like, things are going well, things are growing, I'm having fun, I'm getting to work with new people and deepen my knowledge of this, amazing system that I've become fascinated with. And lurking under the surface was this growing anxiety. And, of course I wanted to make myself wrong, because we can often do that when we're not having the, quote, appropriate emotional response to something. But then a very dear friend actually kind of talked me through it, and I realized that change and growth and actually having our wishes come true creates unsettledness. It's something that I don't think we talk about a lot. We set this, we set this beautiful intention, we vision this fantastic dream, and then it starts to come through true. Little trickles of energy start forming, and we can see that it's taking shape and it's becoming real and manifest, and we can get very nervous and very scared, and sometimes to the point of sabotaging things. And so I had this moment yesterday of actually putting that together. It's like these things that I want, these wishes that I've created, and actually that uptick in business actually touches on all of these different wishes. It's vulnerable stuff. It was creating some anxiety. And when I put that whole picture together, I immediately started to feel better. Firstly, because I stopped making myself wrong about how I was reacting, and actually got the bigger picture of what this anxiety was pointing me to. It was pointing me to change. It was pointing me to embracing sensitivity. It was pointing me towards that, tender place when a dream starts to take root, but it's not fully solid yet. So I felt a bit better. I gave myself a little bit more room, and also, decided to just kind of up the self-care, making sure that I'm not over caffeinating myself. So, tea time today is my really comforting and nourishing turmeric tea, which feels very calming and comfortable, and giving myself space to be anxious and excited, scared and hopeful, and allowing the process to actually guide me as opposed to me having to guide the process. By that, I mean noticing where the anxiety is and actually following it as opposed to noticing the anxiety and trying to make it go away. Noticing the joy that I have in working with all of these new beautiful souls, and not trying to force more things to happen. So allowing the process to guide me. So I offer you an invitation to kind of to look at what are the dreams that you have. Where are they in the manifestation cycle? Are they still dreams? Are you starting to see little trickles of energy starting to form and making those things come into actual physical form? Do the dreams just still feel like they're lofty and far off and they feel a little impossible? Notice where you are in that, and take some deep breaths. Know that it's all fine. You're fine. However you're feeling about it is fine. And allow the process to guide you from where you are. Particularly if it feels like the dreams are far away and nothing's happening. It's a really fabulous, wonderful time to get even more clear about why this particular dream is holding a piece of your heart. If there's a particular part of this dream that wants to shift and change, not because you think it can't happen, but because it in itself and its life source wants to shift. This is a perfect time to deepen, revisit, sink in to our desires and dreams. So I think those are my notes for this week. Thank you as always for joining me. Please hop on over to my website and come visit. Send me a note. I would love that. And if you know anybody who you think might be interested, please forward this along. Until next week, take care.